Welcome to the Aspiring Authors Lab. I'm Gertrude J. Chapman. I'm an inspirational book coach, international speaker, author, and entrepreneur. And I teach aspiring authors how to write and generate income from their books by leveraging their expertise and developing their resources. And today, I'm going to be talking about book marketing strategies. Book marketing strategies, okay? When you are thinking about writing a book, there's 3 questions that you should ask yourself. Number 1, what benefits my readers will get by reading my book? And number 2, how can these benefits position them? In other words, how can these benefits get them into an alignment with what they are looking and expecting to receive? And number 3, what results they'll receive? Those are the 3 top questions that you should ask yourself when you're writing a book. And on the other hand, this is what readers are looking for. They're looking for what benefits I can get. That's what the reader's saying in their mind. What benefits can I get? So a tip right here would be on the cover and in the description, everywhere where you describe in your book, you should paint a visual trigger. Paint visual triggers. And this helps people to see themselves. As a writer, we are responsible for educating our audience, to show our audience how their life would benefit from your specialties. Okay? How will their lives benefit from your specialties? That's something that you should always have in the back of your mind. And the way you do this is you tell your story. Whatever that story is, something that will mirror their pain. And I know there's a lot of things that have happened in our lives that we're not proud of, or we don't want to bring it up anymore, or not mention those things. But tell your story. If we look on the inside of us, we see that we are full of resources. There's lots of resources that are inside of us. And if we went through something, we could help someone come out of their situation. So even though those situations may have cost us pain and, a lot of drama and trauma and, different things of that nature, just think about other people who may be experiencing that right now, or someone who's finding it hard to, go from one step to the other. I mean, there's a myriad of things that we have on the inside of us, a myriad, let me put it this way, of resources that we have on the inside of us that could help someone else. That's writers, you are filled. You are filled with so much knowledge. You are filled with so many resources. If you just stop and think that your life is very significant in being able to change someone else's, changing the trajectory of their lives. So this is what you think about. Think about your audience. Think about, where they are. Besides those 3 questions that, I asked you in the beginning, when you're thinking about your audience. What do your audience want to receive? Those benefits. Think about it. Well, they want relief. They want an easy way to get out of their pain because, number 1, they're probably sick and tired being in that same situation. They're looking to break through that. They're tired. They come to their rope's end. They come to the end. And they're just so frazzled. And, if you give them a relief from their pain, they're going to buy your book. They're going to purchase that. It's more than, this is what I say. A lot of times people say, well, I want to write a book. I want to write a book. But you have to realize that a book is more than a bunch of words that, you put between 2 covers. It has to change someone's life. You just don't write words in order to have a book. You write a book with the expectation of changing lives. To position someone in a place where they could receive and go on, and go on from that place. Another thing that your audience is looking for, they're looking for quick results. Quick results that go right along with relief. Quick results. They need to move on from this place. And what goes right along with that is they're looking for something simple, not complicated. So keep in mind when you're writing your book, don't do all these steps, because this is giving them something to do. They have tried everything, and it just hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. So you have to pinpoint those things in their life. That takes a lot of discipline in your life, okay? And like I say, it's not about the money. It's about changing lives. When you do something that's going to be effective in people's lives, you don't have to worry about the money, because the money will come. You have to be concerned about people's lives. And be concerned about people's lives is in the same token, how would you feel when you're looking for an answer and somebody's going all the way around the block before they give you that answer? Okay? So when you're writing your book, think about relief. Think about quick results. And think about something that's simple and not complicated. Think about those things. Because, you have gone through the situation. You have the ability to lead them out of it. And also not only lead them out of that situation, but point them into a place where they desire. And you know how you do that? You do that by letting them see what you see for them. By using visual triggers. And what I mean by visual triggers, this paints pictures in their minds. Okay? They have to see it before they see it, or they'll never see it. Okay? And let me break that down. They have to see it in their mind's eye. They have to picture themselves, using the benefits that you have detailed. They have to see it. They have to see themselves coming out of that situation before it actually happens, to them in the natural place, okay? Before it actually happens to them, or they'll never see it. They'll never get it. It will never happen for them. So our responsibility as writers is to allow people to see themselves in a different place in their lives. A different place. Just think. That's a wonderful thing, to be able to help someone obtain their victories by pinpointing the exact things and giving them, the exact things that they are looking for. The exact things that they are looking for. And that's by being authentically you. Authentically you. You can't take someone where you've never been. But if you've been there, you could certainly show them the way. And you could certainly help them out of that situation. So I hope that, what I shared with you today has brought value to your life. And I hope that, you will, and I thank you, put it that way. And I hope that you will join me again for another inspirational moment in the Aspiring Authors Lab. This is a great place to be because we talk about some awesome things. Okay? So this is Gertrude Chapman, the host of the Aspiring Authors Lab. And I want you to remember, this is your time, this is your season, this is your turning point. So have a great rest of the day.